Program does not constitute medical or health advice. If you have medical issues or questions, you should refer them to your personal physician. All views expressed are merely the opinion of the host and guest. There is no expressed or implied customer relationship formed or intended to be formed with Mattress Express. Hello and welcome back to another week of Pillow Talk. This is Kevin Fear. I am the president and CEO of Mattress Express. And this is Pillow Talk, a show about sleep. If you're joining us for the first time, welcome. We talk about a lot of different things on this show. We talk about bedding because that's what we sell. But there's more to bedding than just a mattress, You've got the base, which could be a platform base. It could be a frame with a foundation, a high-profile foundation, a low-profile foundation, an actual box spring, an adjustable base. It goes on and on and on. You've got the mattress and all the different technologies and mattresses. You've got the sheets, the pillow, which is a bed for your head, 20% of your sleeping surface. And we talk about the environment in which you sleep and how sleep affects your life and on and on and on. If you're a first-time listener, welcome. And I hope you get something from this show. If you're joining us, coming back, welcome back. Thanks for sticking around. My goal during this show is to, if you could take one thing away from this show that helps you be more educated when you purchase your next sleep system or helps you get a better night's sleep, then I have succeeded. It's really just that simple. If you would like to contact me, you can email me at pillowtalkquestion@gmail.com. Today's question of the week comes from Joanne in Messina. And it says, do you deliver and pick up and get rid of the old mattresses? Yes, we do. If you can hear my voice, we deliver to you. Okay, we go all the way up to the Canadian border, all the way over by Saranac Lake, almost out to Rochester. We have a store in Utica, New Hartford. We go all the way out east of there. Amsterdam, all the way down into Binghamton, Cortland, Ithaca, Elmira. We have people that drive in from all over. So if you're listening to this show in a town where we don't have a store, we're probably coming very soon. And it's worth your drive to come in and see what we have to offer because we're different. I know people say that, but we are different, and I'll tell you why. No one else in New York State that I'm aware of anyway has all the brands under one roof that we have. We have Tempur-Pedic. We have Stearns & Foster, Sealy, Purple. Now, you've heard of Purple, the big online brand. Many will say they have Purple, but if you look into it, they'll have 2 or 3 models on the floor just to get you in the store. We have 10 different Purple mattresses. 10 different Purple mattresses. And that leads you to say, how could you possibly buy a Purple online with 10 different mattresses without trying them? You really, in my opinion, you can't. You got to try them and figure out which one you like. We have Puffy, another big online brand in our store. And by the way, we sell it to you for the same price they're offering online. We have the Smart Bed by Instant Comfort with 45 individual settings on each side, from super soft to super firm. You can make each side as soft or as firm as you like. Personal Comfort, which does the same thing. Posh and Lavish, which is an ultra luxury all latex bed. We have a full line of Therapeutic and more. So we have all the technologies under one roof. What do I mean by that? We have Tempur-Pedic, which is a memory foam, essentially. We have Stearns & Foster, traditional luxury bedding. We have Purple, which is the grid. We have Posh and Lavish, which is all latex. We have Instant Comfort and Personal Comfort, which is air. And then we have the largest selection of Flexhead beds in New York State, which I'll get into in a minute. But the point is, instead of driving from store to store to store and trying to figure out what you like, you can come to my store and try all the technologies. And what is as important about what you like is what you dislike. Get it? If you don't like the feel of a Purple grid, that's really important to know. How can you determine that shopping online? You can't. You might love the feel of a Purple grid and not like anything else. But what is the most important is not only what you like in a bed, but what you dislike. And in my store, you can switch from technology to technology to technology and find that out very quickly. And with our 30-day price guarantee, you have nothing to worry about. If you find the same bed available within 20 miles of the store that you purchased it from within 30 days for less, we'll refund the difference. So there's no risk. Why would you go anywhere else? See, it's that simple. Let's talk about Flexhead beds, which we're going to talk about today. We have the largest selection of Flexhead beds in New York State that I'm aware of. I always have to say that I'm aware of, but I'm pretty darn sure. What is a Flexhead bed? Well, if you were looking down at your bed from the ceiling, it would be a big rectangle, right? But on a Flexhead bed, it has a slit 1/3 of the way down in the top in the very center of the bed. So the head of the bed is split in the middle. So each head can go up and down independently, but it is not two separate mattresses. The rest of the mattress is solid. Now you can still adjust the feet independently to some degree. Yes, you can buy two separate, like a king is two twin extra longs. You can buy two twin extra longs, which is the exact same size as a king, and adjust everything independently. And a lot of people do that. But you have the gap down the middle, and some people don't like that. A Flexhead bed, you have no gap down the middle. We call that the cuddle zone. We have a lot of different Flexhead beds. All of Instant Comfort Smart Beds come in the Flexhead bed. All of Posh and Lavish come in Flexhead. All of Personal Comfort come in Flexhead. We have 3 or 4 therapeutics in Flexhead. So, right there is, geez, it's got to be, I don't know, 12 or 14 different Flexheads I just rattled off with all different technologies. We have air, we have latex, we have memory foam, we have inner spring pocket coil Flexheads, and people love them. And we have the sheets. Everybody says, what about the sheets? We have sheets. They're not terribly expensive. We have the sheets. In fact, we have a deal going right now where you can buy a Flexhead therapeutic queen bed with adjustable base and a set of sheets included for $14.99. How do you beat that, right? And yes, they are comfortable, because you know what? Your partner may want to be sleeping or be sleeping with their head slightly elevated, maybe their feet elevated. Well, you might want to sit up and read, or vice versa. And one of the biggest problems we have when a couple buys an adjustable base is that they have different likes. You get home a queen adjustable base, and if you just get one head that goes up or down, you guys have to be comfortable at the same height, and that's not always the case. So they end up not using it, right? If you get a Flexhead, one person can be elevated a little more, one person can be elevated a little less, one person can be flat, one can be all the way up. You get it? That's why Flexheads are important. And we offer them in queens. Of the few companies that I've seen that make Flexheads, many of them don't make them in queens. We have them in queens in our Smart Bed by Instant Comfort that you can adjust each side, the firmness on each side, and Personal Comfort. And a lot of people have space restrictions and they want queens. And yes, if you have a big wooden bed like furniture, you can put the adjustable base. You just take the slats out in the middle and the adjustable base drops right in and sits directly on the floor. Get it? If you don't understand any of the things I'm saying, just stop into one of my stores. They're happy to show you how this works. It's not difficult. So if you've never experienced a Flexhead bed with your partner, I suggest you take a look at it. And when you're in the market for your next sleep system, and I say sleep system because it's not just a mattress. That's one piece of the puzzle. You got to have the mattress, you got to have the proper base underneath it, you got to have the proper height. Foundation. If you're going with a foundation, we have adjustable bases with adjustable legs. So you can get them taller and shorter depending on what you like. You want to decide whether you want to go Flexhead, 2 separate mattresses, 1 solid mattress, whatever you like. You can look online at mattressexpressny.com. You can call any of our stores during business hours at 1-800-NEW-BEDS, or you can email me at pillowtalkquestion@gmail.com. It's just that simple. Now we're going to be heading into break, very short break. Stick around. The next segment I think you're going to find very interesting. This is Kevin Fear, and this is Pillow Talk. And here we go. We're going to be right back after this.